Hello and welcome. I'm Master of Wolf, and today we'll be streaming. I'm gonna take your comments and turn them into a game and put them into my game. Okay, so I got my little website here. Yep. Hello, hello. So. All right, so the stream's gonna start pretty soon. If anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to ask in the chat. I'm planning on doing a lot of to-do list stuff today that I've been putting off for a while. We got my wheel of to-do right here. Ooh. So. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit before the stream starts, and then anybody who wants to say whatever. You know what? I just realized I'm gonna put my thing up to the side over here. How does this look? Bad. Ooh, it is. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah. So today I was thinking, I guess we'll just start with whatever's first because I don't really have a lot to do. I just realized you guys can't see my VS Codes, my studio, my code studio. So that shouldn't be much of an issue though. I guess we'll just start. Spinning that wheel, and we are getting. All right, here we go. Make controls menu descriptive. Okay, this is actually probably one I really want to do. So we're gonna make a controller layout basically. That's gonna be in the controls menu because right now it only has keyboard layouts, and also I guess mobile, but that's not really gonna be much of a thing. So if we go over here to Pad Crafter, we're gonna start with this. Should be super simple. We're just gonna put in the controls. make it look nice, I guess. Oh, you guys like white or black? Actually, I could probably put both in if I make like a setting. It shouldn't be too hard, so I'll just download both white and black, and then we'll put in light and dark mode. Or you know what? Menu navigation will be light and in-game will be dark. So left trigger does nothing. Right trigger fires the potato cannon. Left bumper doesn't do anything right now. Right bumper is dash. Oh, I just realized I might need to make one that's different, because in right bumper is usually dash, but you could swap jump and dash in the settings. We might have to change that. Left stick is movement. Right stick is aim the potato cannon. Right stick down, left stick down, do nothing. The D-pad, I think, is... I don't know if it's hooked up to movement, actually. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to connect my controller real quick. And we're actually going to check and see if it's hooked up, the D-pad. I think it might be. Okay, here we are. Controller's hooked up, you can tell by that. Let's just go into the training dojo. I know it's hooked up for menu navigation. Oh god, that's horrible. I forgot to turn that off. Sorry, guys. So D-pad is hooked up for left and right, but up and let's check. We go to the ladder. We can check if down is hooked up, because up is not hooked up. Oh my gosh, it's lagging. Okay. So is down is hooked up, but up is not hooked up. We should probably hook that up at some point. Should I add that to the wheel, guys? I don't know. So up is nothing. Right is right. Left is left. Down is down. Ladders on ladders. That's the only reason you ever actually go down. It doesn't do anything normally. Although we could make like a ground pound ability, would be pretty cool. Okay, so A is jump. B is nothing. X is attack. Actually, B is that'll be menu navigation. And then this is pause. Left what's that called? Like the screen share button or whatever? No, that's the screen share button. I don't even know what that one is. What they call that one. Like left side button. That is something else, I guess. That has nothing in our game. And then for menu navigation, nothing. Actually, let me check that. For menu navigation, do the triggers do anything? No, the triggers don't do anything. See, I don't usually play on the controller, but I thought it would be super cool to hook it up. And honestly, I'm probably better at it, but I don't even bother. None of the bumpers do anything. This is navigation. Navigation. Right stick doesn't do anything. Navigate up. Navigate down. Navigate left. I guess that's the thing. And navigate right. And then A is enter and B is back. And then we're set. Pause. Does pause actually? Pause might do something in the menu. I just realized. No, it doesn't do anything. I thought like the pause menu might show up in the game, but I guess not, because that only shows up when the canvas is running. That's a canvas thing. But oh yeah, I want to show you guys the settings. Look super good. We could customize basically everything in the game now. Lighting and shadows. If you guys don't like that, this CRT effect, this is great. Makes it look like an old TV, which I think is hilarious. We've got pixel mode, which makes the sprites look way more pixelated. Like, and because it turns off image smoothing, which is really nice to get that old like 32-bit feel. And paired with CRT effect, it just feels like an old TV. I'm gonna turn those off for now. Particle effects, I'll leave that, yeah, here. Turn it off. No, I'll leave it on for now. Enemy health bars, if you want to turn that off for some reason, I don't know, you're not gonna be able to see their health otherwise. Screen shake, that is not gonna look good on the video. Off-screen indicators, honestly, I should probably remove this, but like if you guys just don't want to know where the enemies are at, feel free. turn off music. You guys heard the horrible music a little bit ago. Sound effects. I don't actually have any sound effects hooked up yet, but this button's here for when I do. Menu, the music volume, you change this, which is really nice. Debugging, we got hitboxes, which is okay. I think I still need to work on it a bit more. FPS shows our frames. This is really nice actually. Coordinates, these are both really small and they just sort of get in the way when you're just doing it normally. But hide touch buttons, and that's also my overlay. That only works on keyboard here, like I'm pressing the keyboard buttons. I haven't hooked up the console to that, so I think that would be cool. Swap, jump, and dash, that's for controller only. I'm gonna leave that off. I play it the normal way. Controller vibration, I haven't hooked it up, but I have a function. Well, I've hooked it up technically, I just never use it. Your joystick dead zone, which this is really nice, I think. You can see as it's faster near the bottom because my dead zone's lower. I'm gonna leave it at 20. There we go. Minimap. Wait a minute. Yeah, minimap. Tutorial tooltips. This turns off tutorial basically. Like if you go into the tutorial is just a plain map, I think. I guess I'll leave that on for now. So to show you guys the tutorial. The minimap, I actually should probably change this to on by default because it's off by default right now, but it's really nice. I haven't moved it. Large HUD text. This should be an accessibility, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter. Reduced motion and high contrast. High contrast is sort of broken. I'll show you guys. If you go in, it's just like monochromatic, which actually, if I pair this with the CRT effect and pixel mode, this is gonna look like an old time game. Like, oh, what? Did it turn off? It might have turned off. Oh, I think it's lagging. Wait a minute. I think CRT effect cancels out the monochromaticness. Oh, well, that's sad. But the pixel mode here, you can see, look how pixelated that horse is. It is lagging. Oh, I don't know why. But here we go. You can actually see the character, the PNG. Oh, well, you could in the light, but I guess we turned that off. So that's another thing, actually. The light still shows up in the, like during the phases where it's dimming or getting brighter. It still shows up in those ones, which is strange. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know why it does that, but I guess that's just a thing for now. Oh, you guys didn't even get to see the mini map because the high contrast. Here, I'll show you guys. You guys are gonna like this actually. Okay, so you see in the top right, we could see the mini map. It looks really nice. It shows you where you're at, shows all the enemies, and it shows the platforms. So I think that's going to be super useful. I should probably turn that on by default and also make it so it's not in front of all of the useful information. So this is pretty cool. And then I'm going to disconnect my controller now. And then we're going to test something else. Oh, 1 second. My computer is dying, guys. I will be right back with the charger. Okay, we are back. We're back. I have returned with the charger. Everyone is happy. So if I should make an announcement about this live stream to my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, I'm gonna put up the QR code right now. Actually, where did I put that? All right, the QR code is up. If you scan that, you can join the Discord. Announcements. Live streaming now. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Now I'll just take the link. 1 second. All right, 1 second. Got publish this bad boy. Everybody's gonna be able to see. All right, I think it worked. All right, so it's up. Anybody could see that. I already forgot what we were doing. Oh, yes. Okay, so if you go into the controls, right? You'll see. Oh, I might need to fix that too. That's sort of an issue. I guess this still stays when your controller disconnects, but it's not bothering too much. Not a fatal issue like some of the other issues, especially if you've been following the channel. You should see the physics engine just dies sometimes. Every time I add a new enemy with a new effect, the physics engine just hates me more and more. But right now, the controls, it's just this controls, and then it shows a incomplete list of the controls for the keyboard and mouse. So I guess we'll fill in this. I think, is this done? How does this work? I guess that's right. In-game shows all the things. Y does not do anything. B does not do anything. Double checking. This really should be jump. Up on the D-pad should be jump, but I did not do that. So I guess that's not gonna work. All this data is stored in your browsers. Let's see if this works. Let me work. I'm gonna keep it safe. Changes. Game UI database. Well, it doesn't. Desktop. Wait, why did this pull up? Why does it say quick step? Quick step. These are not my thing. Is this link just incorrect? Wait, templates. Please send this to a friend. I keep this link. Copy. Okay, wait. Did I just do it wrong? Maybe I missed a. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know. I accidentally pulled up somebody else's thing. Oh, this should say Canon. Oh, Jesus. Capitalize Canon. There we go. How do you download this? I was told you could download this. New file. Delete all examples. Options. Export as JSON. Obtain data. Okay, we'll just copy the JSON, I guess. I thought this was gonna be like a little picture. Let's see, what happens if I just Google this? AI, help me out here. Google AI. Definitely some fun. I don't actually know how to hook this up. How do I hook this up? Wait, is this intentional for specific match? Oh, D-pad down is match navigate, right? D-pad down. Wait, in the menu? D-pad down. It is. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Reopen that as a JSON, new JSON, copy JSON. Blah blah blah. Oh, that is what that shows. Well, I already have cancel or crouch. Oh, crouch would be cool. But I don't know. Our guy's just a square, so you just get squished. That would be funny. Do we just squish his sprite? You guys want to vote on that? Do we just squish his sprite for the funsies? All right. So next up, I just wanted the picture. I thought this was just gonna give me a picture, and then I'd like put this into the thing. Did I not know what this is? I really thought this was just a picture. I thought this was just a picture. Apparently, I've been proved wrong. It's JSON organized information. Busy structure. This was just a picture. No, I wanted the picture. I used PadCrafter. This is a bunch of hookups that hook this up automatically. This would have been nice when I see. Got that block. Okay, wait. On the PadCrafter, look for clean canvas. Oh, okay. Wait. but it doesn't show the. It doesn't show the things. Wait, where's the stay clean canvas? It gives you a link that won't open automatically. Their import. I thought they said they don't have an import JSON. Okay, never mind. This was all a huge waste of time. But you know what? I'll just do it manually because I guess I'll just do it manually. All right, so we want it in black. I think black looks real nice. My controller's black, so we'll just take a big old screenshot. All right, screenshot taken. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just recording the window, so it might not have popped up. But I took a screenshot. We're gonna go to my favorite website, pixelart.com. Upload that as media, and then we'll edit it. Or actually, no, we'll go start drawing, and then we'll edit it as a pixel art. Open image. Oh, there's custom fonts. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. Open new. Okay, wait, new drawing down here. Open image. There it is. I don't know why it didn't pop up. It like scroll down or something. But here we are. Opening that for now because it's taking up a lot of memory, like way too much. So, oh my god, it's not closing. 1 second, guys. Yeah, you guys can't see it because I'm just recording the Chrome tab right now. Okay, downloads. No, it's gonna be in screenshots. Okay, I'm pulling it up, guys. I don't know if there we go. It's loading. Okay. Actually, this will look nicer for the game anyway. We could just scale this down. What does it look like if we scale it down? Like 2200. Oh wait. It's not gonna lock it. Resize the contents. We could do 53, and then we could just wait a minute. I was just gonna like delete. I guess I'll just delete a decimal place. We'll see what it looks like. Oh god, that's horrible. Undo. Okay, well, it's undone. We're good. So we're just gonna take some handy dandy text. Right. Oh god, how big is? Wait a minute. What is this? Okay, it's 1040. I thought it was. Oh, 1 second. It's miniature. 35. Okay. 40 is a little big. 30. Okay, right there. And we want it right here. Is that right? Here. Right trigger. Okay. Right trigger. Fire. Oh, right. Capital does not work on pixel art. Fire. Okay, that's close. That's good enough. I was going to say that's way too big, but I don't know. I think it looks okay. This is a dash. Dash, I keep trying to capitalize it. It's just in my brain. Sword. A is okay. Wait. Jump. That is really wrong. Close the advertisement. Okay. Undo. Okay, right here. Jump. Okay, we'll just shift over in a second. Left stick is movement. M-O-V-N-T. Movement is spelled right, but it's not shifted over enough, so we'll just start it over farther. Because if it glitches into the thing, it's going to be a lot harder to move. Wait. There's like a stray letter. Redo. Control Y. Control. Okay, wait. Let's try it. I just undid the jump, but it's fine. We'll just redo it. We'll just redo it manually. It's fine. I'm not tweaking out at all, guys. Don't worry. All right. Here we go. Left stick is movement. Up on the D-pad does not do anything. This is right. This is left. And this is... It didn't... Okay. It didn't quite do the thing. We'll have to undo that. Guys, I'm such a... such an artist. I mean, such a great time. Down. Ladders. Okay, wait. Actually, I have an idea. We'll just make this text smaller, like 10. Ladders. Yeah, that should be good. And then we could shift it over in a second. Okay. This one is pause. Pause. And then right stick is aim the potato. We'll say aim the potato. I think that's good. Pretty good layout. We will just shift some of these so they move. All right. Ignore that's clear. I will have to fill that in as that. All right. What are we thinking? Are we thinking? Okay, wait. Let me get closer fit on this bad boy. Like a perfect fit. Perfect. All right. Movement. Okay. Right. Shift this guy over. The advertisement is obstructing our view. No, we do not want the best of 3 free months of campsites. I mean, unless you guys, do you guys want that? You guys want 3 free months of campsites? You guys fans of camping? Okay, okay. Left on the D-pad will move us left, left. I mean, you could barely even see the, okay. Ah! I can't, the width thing is in the way. Okay, one second. We'll start from down here and we'll go up. Trick it, you know? Okay, here we go. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Oh, damn it. Oh, ignore that, guys. I took off the top of ladders as well. I'm still taking off the top of ladders. Let me zoom in. Gotta get down to the pixel. All right, one little pixel right there. Perfection. Ah, there we go. And then we'll move ladders up next. We do not want campsites still, guys. Unless, I mean, well, I don't want campsites. You guys could do you. I ruined my clip. What's that? If you guys want campsites, you guys go camping. I'm going to stay here in my nice house on my comfortable computer, guys. Designing stupid games from your comments. I don't know why I decided to do this. All right, here we go. Fill in with white. And we are done with... Wait, did I do the right side? I didn't do... We're done with the left side of the controller. You guys should be so proud of me. That is painful. That took... This is all taking longer than I expected. Are these are fine, right? That one, okay. Okay, actually, we have to delete this M real quick. Blue. Okay, let's cut it. At this point, I'm just gonna cut it. Don't even care. This is just like plain white, right? It's not like off-white slightly. It's like one hue away. Yeah, and somebody in the comments is gonna get mad at me. Code match it. The exact background shade to the white that I'm using. Okay, still we do not want whatever they're trying to sell us. I did not realize how much they try to sell us stuff. Actually, I didn't realize until now. Usually I just close it. Okay, I think that's good enough. Although, you know what? I'm feeling fancy. We will just like delete the stuff that's not a thing. Like, so if we zoom in here, we could delete the 6 pixels that are holding us back. See, isn't that so nice? Let me just fill it in. Blue. All right, looking good. And then we could delete B. And this little line here. Oh, I didn't get all of it. We'll just do it in two. I'm deleting B. Nobody likes you, B. Okay, well, B is pretty useful. But why? Why? Nobody uses Y. Like, Come on. Why is like the worst one to reach for you? You gotta take your thumb all the way from this disgustingly far joystick and reach all the way to Y. It's still better than PlayStation though. Still better than PlayStation. Yeah, that's right. I don't like PlayStation controllers. They are not my jam. I only play on 100% bona fide Xbox controllers. Xbox is just sort of the way to go. I don't know. I mean, in gaming systems, they're both fine, I guess. Like I still prefer Xbox as the gaming system, but PlayStation's not bad. I just favor Xbox and Microslop. You guys hear about Microslop? I really hope they don't put that in Xbox. That might actually ruin Xbox for me. If they put AI into Xbox. Alright, getting rid of this R. What is this? Right stick? Delete. Okay. What's that? Just gonna move up here, delete it. Perfect. Aim the potato. Perfect. I like how it's just aim. Advertisement. This time it's actually in the way, which is annoying. And now now I ruined it. Okay, well, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna fix it with the power of Control Z. Like, what did they do before Control Z was invented? Did they just like not? I don't even know what they could have done. Before Control Z was like books and junk. And like I like books, but can you imagine having to like hand write each individual page of a book? That might be hell. Like that would just suck. And it took them days, I think. Is what I've heard. Okay, and then we can move all of this up. We move all of the left hand up. Did not cut off any of it, I swear. We cut off a single pixel. Okay. I'm gonna be more careful this time. Center that. Okay, it's centered. Perfect. Delete this part that I forgot somehow. My perfect movements somehow still forgot that. Fill. Like, see, this is so much easier than having to. Oh, I'm right clicking by accident. Left click. There we go. Okay. It's actually really laggy. It's surprisingly laggy. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Streaming takes a lot of resources, I guess. But it's fine. Oh, I took out my drive so I could plug in my mouse. That's right. I wasn't using a mouse. But it's okay. This time, now we have a mouse. And look at that control. It is beautiful. I think we're actually going to move these in a little bit because it's sort of bothering me how far out they are. And I don't think it's gonna. I don't even know if it would fit on. One of these is like. There's a way it should make sure you only move it left. I always forget what it is. That's fine. I'll just match it with my impeccable skills. Soft skills, they call them. Or I guess that's like I don't know. I'm not a professional whimsical writer. I'm definitely not a professional at pixel art. As you could tell by my possibly the most atrocious pixel art skills you've ever seen. We move this out. Clip. There we go. It's gonna be okay though. We're gonna get it done. And it's gonna look so nice when it's done. Because then I will be done working. And that is the sweetest thing of them all. Cut out this much from the potato. And then we'll just... Oh, wait a minute. You can't cut that much out of the potato. Undo. With the power of Control Z in my fingers, my fingertips, nothing can stop me. Until I finish this. Oh, I took out too much. I like this part where I cut this part out. What's that? Okay. But I should be careful to not get like any of the top. Okay, zoom. I always forget about this. The zoom technique is the strategy. And see, we have like a minimal amount from the top. So I clipped half of the bottom. What was it, like right here? Ah! Trying to do my pixel work. Pixel by pixel. That's pretty good. And we'll just go down extra. We can go down extra. But going up extra is the problem. Okay, perfect. And then we'll zoom it out. It looks really nice, I think. I don't know about you guys. We can... Maybe we should put a potato emoji. That's like a lot of work, though, I think. Might be too much work for me. In fact, you know what? I'm going to move this part down a bit. Fire and dash are way too big. Oh, I'm filling. Ah. That's my bad, guys. Okay. I'm off by... There we go. Perfection. Perfectionist run. Here we go. We're going to save this. Actually, I think there's a way to crop it a little bit. If I go into resize canvas, we could anchor it, turn that off. And then I don't know how to do that. How much exactly was it? It's like 10 and oh, you know what? I could just remove the background. Would that be better? Let's see. Remove your pixels. Wait. Right click erase. I don't know if it's just not. Oh, there we go. It loaded. How is this? And then we could put the background in after the fact. Oh, because I control Z. The lag is sort of painful, but it's okay, guys. We're going to get there. We're going to make this game happen. All right. Next up on the agenda is to actually implement this into the game somehow. It shouldn't be too hard. It should just work, I guess. So we'll save this. Xbox controls layout. Say the description. It does not need a description. Save it. It's gonna download. We're gonna put that into the assets. I think I can do that in VS Code, but that requires me to open pixel art download. Okay, I need to change that name real quick. And then we should be set, actually. Well, then we could put it into the game. Control Xbox controls will be the name. Just plain old 0 spaces because it needs to go into the game. Put that to my Linux files. There we go. Oh, you guys can't see in 1 second. I will take care of this shortly. It's gonna be sort of difficult. I think if I go to... Okay. You guys are gonna go blind for a second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna change the QR code too as well. This is the QR code to actually play the game now. If you guys want to do that, it's gonna look great when it ends. When it's finished, because you guys have been the ones uploading it. It's gonna look really nice. Eventually, it's gonna take me a while to like finish it, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. So if I stop the screen, oh, you guys couldn't see the screen anyways. Share screen, full screen. You guys are gonna see a little bit of the, how do I say this? Sneak peek of the, oh, is that not the full screen? I think it is full. Is that? Oh, one second. Okay, there we go. Full screen. You guys can now see everything I'm doing. Yep, that is all the game. Oh, I have some tabs open. This is probably taking up a lot of stuff. It's not even loading. They're all paused, like way back then. Did I even count? Okay, close those. There we go. We could see my studio, my files. We go Linux files. I just moved that into there. We are actually just gonna take this to the file webs, moved it into there. Check it out, assets, blah blah blah. Move that to, I think that's UI. I'm gonna call it UI. Okay, now we could close this. We can close Pixlr now that we have it. And then we're gonna try our best to add it to the controls section. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this, but let's open up VS Code. Here we go. Okay, so here's the GitHub release. The last release. Ooh, let me check actually. Make sure I released this version, because otherwise next week it's gonna get wrapped up. I don't think I did actually. Let me check. If I play the game, I should say which version it is. Oh, there's VS Code opening up. Yeah, it says version 16. We are on version 16. So I actually need to release this version still. I will do that. So you guys could download it in future updates. It's gonna be nice. Oh, go to release, create new release. Blah blah blah. New tag V16. I'm not exactly what the problem is with. I don't know how tags exactly work, but this should be fine. Version 16. Tag excellence tag will be created. Describe this release. What did we add? We added a tutorial. And you guys, what else did we add? Tutorial, controller accessibility, ability. Yep, that's how you spell that. Okay, that's not a spell check. Search Google for it. Let's see what Google says. Accessibility. There we go. It opens up user way. What? Okay, there we go. Accessibility, controller accessibility. We had a tutorial, controller accessibility. Table sprite, I think, because what was the top? Oh yes, top comment and the big cheese. Yep. We also expanded upgrades. And fixed lots of bugs. Lots of bugs this time, actually. I actually fixed so much. I am so proud of myself. Marketing Sephora. This is also pre-release. Because, you know, it's not the full version. All right, so now we did that. We're going to open up our VS Code. Update, we'll do that later. Shell environment. Where's all your shell environment? Do we care? What do we think, chat? Do we care? Let me check. What do y'all say? If I go to, not private chat, where is it? Comments. I haven't you heard of this thing called OBS? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll comment. So OBS takes a lot of RAM, you know, right? Here's Claude. Claude's gonna, right? So RAM takes a lot. It takes a lot of RAM, which is painfully annoying because RAM is expensive. There you go. And I don't have that much RAM. I have 8 gigs, I think. I think it's 8 gigs. I'm not on a super fancy computer, so RAM. So OBS hogs all of the RAM. There you go. I tried running it on here. It did not like it. It did not like it. It was actually worse than StreamYard. I'm sorry that I'm doing StreamYard. I have to do StreamYard. It's the only way it works. 10 commits. These should be. Ooh. Add delay up. Why is that the last thing that's? What's that? I have to pull up a full screen. I have to pull up. Where's? Okay. Close the chat. I already used all the chat for another project. Okay. Commands. Okay. Terminal. I just want a terminal. I don't know why my terminal closed. Bash. Did that not work? Control Shift P, right? Okay, there we go. Terminal. Terminal is open. We are going to, I forget what it's called. It's Git. I think if I just type in Git, it tells me all the commands. There we go. Git fetch from and oh right, all of these I forget. I haven't uploaded these to the GitHub repository yet, so you guys can't actually see them in game yet. So we're still working on this, which means I need to go to the thing. You guys will be able to see what I'm working on next after this, in fact. So the next thing, it's the top comment. I think that you, my friend, Mr. Sai, what is it? You prefer CIY? CIY. I'm just gonna call you CIY. You know what it is. You had the top comment, in fact. We're gonna add a building system like Trailmakers. I started working on it a little bit to see how hard it would be. It's not that bad, but there are some problems with it that I still need to fix. So first thing we're gonna do, we are going to, oh my god, it's lagging bad. Yeah, see, it's lagging this much with just StreamYard, bro. If I had OBS, it would just break. So we're just gonna open up a new image. First, this is like declaring it. So this is gonna tell us, it's gonna load it. So that way anything that uses it later will be able to use it without breaking, without being like, huh, what's this? So that's how that's gonna work. It will be called control scheme, I guess. Okay, control scheme, or no, control image would be better. No caps, control image, because that is how I've like done all of the other things, well, except background tile. But background tile is different. Background tile is special. My bad, guys. I might need some water. So control. So it's just gonna be control image src. The src is going to be not in sprites, but in UI. And I think I already forgot what we titled it, guys. If I go to my lovely assets, UI, then we will be able to see what I titled it, Xbox controls, because it is still blank. Some of the things should probably be renamed controls.png. So this right here, this is the file path. It tells it, basically, it tells it this is the folder. This is another folder that it's in. And then this last slash tells it the name that it's looking for, which is very nice. Then we're going to go to, actually, we need to open up our, where is it? Index HTML. So let me explain how this works real quick. Okay, wait, save this. Save my JavaScript. So the way that the game works, it's running on HTML5 and JavaScript and CSS, which is cascading style scripts. Which, so basically the index.html, that's the menu. That's all of the buttons. A lot of the inputs, not all of the inputs, but a lot of the inputs, especially on mobile, any mobile buttons, I think, are in the index. And then are in the HTML. And then in the script basically tells the game how to run. The script tells it everything else it needs to know. And yeah, it does all of the calculations, all of the stuff. And then if we go to our CSS, the CSS basically tells the index how it should look. It just controls the index. And then, so these are all the things you can see here. Like this makes anything under the div menu that is a button will look like this, which makes it scale. This here, as you can see, scales with screen width. And then there is a minimum text because, you know, if it's too small, it just looks horrible. Oh God, what does it say? It says there's a problem. Did I change it? Min font size. Where is this? Line 56. You can see right here, line 56. We go there. Min font size should have been declared already. Oh wait, that's the thing we were talking about. Min font size. Why does it? I don't know. It still works though, so. Isn't this like, I don't know. We'll just ignore that for now. That is my favorite thing to do as a programmer, is to ignore everything. So if we go into our index, This, I think, is where we could pull up the things. So actually, for a lot of the symbols, I just use Unicode emojis because Unicode emojis are way easier to use than actually pulling up and making scripts for everything. So that's why I'm using Unicode emojis. Oh, not that. And then here, actually, I'll show you guys how this is structured. So basically, head is all of the stuff. This should actually be V16 now. I haven't changed this since the beginning. I forgot to change it for the past 4 updates because it didn't seem important to me, but it's sort of important. It's okay. 1 second, not V1, V16. This tells it what is this? Let me explain. It tells the browser that it opens in exactly how it should be used, like, and what it is. So UTF-8, I don't know. I just know that's for my game. The title, this tells it what the game is called. So anytime anything requests a title, it says YouTube game V16. We still need to think of a name, guys. Or, I mean, I guess it could stay YouTube game forever, but that's going to work for now. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a call. I will return shortly. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. We're back to coding. Sorry, that was an important call I had to take. It was for my college stuff. All right, so where were we? We were implementing the control layout. I thought we were gonna get more done this stream. That's all I've done this entire stream. So I'm sorry, guys. We did the controller layout, and we're still just implementing it. So if we go to not settings but controls, then I think we could show a picture. 1 second. If I go to my trusty friend Google, how to show picture in HTML. Image. Use the HTML. Okay. We need to use the image tag, which is empty. Oh yes, we need to put this into the I'm so silly. We put this into the script instead of the thing. Okay, so We actually defined images in here. Yeah, right here. Or I guess, oh, we defined them when we used them. That makes sense. That is fine. We are going to do that. Blah 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 blah. Specific individual. I think that's extra information, which appears as a tooltip, improves by telling person. Cool. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so where were we? We are going to go back into here. We are going to go to our beautiful control section, and then we are going to, I think we just open it up here. Image path. It does not need a description, so we're going to ignore that for now, because you guys really need a description of what it does. So we open up the path image src. It is called, actually that is it. How did it know? It knew. Okay, 500 by 300. It should be, let's do 800 by 550. Is that mathing? Let me check. We will pull up our handy dandy calculator. Calculator. Okay, it pulled it up. Okay, it pulled up both. That's fine. Okay. So if we go from 300, not 300, 500 divided by 800, that is a 0.65 times thing. So we take that number, we erase it, we go from 300 times 1. Not 0.65, but 625. There we go. And that pulls us up with the exact width that height that should be to stay balanced. I don't know if it's, I don't think that works. So that points work. So we're just gonna round it 1 pixel. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So now if we open this up, we're gonna open this up in the game. We're going to, the easiest way to do this actually is, because I saved all of this. I think, do I have to save this as a thing? I don't think so. It's just in the thing. We go here. We go to our trusty YouTube game Pixel. We open up. You actually open up the index, which is interesting because that tells the game exactly where to go. We go to controls, and it looks like absolute trash. Actually, it doesn't even scroll. But I have a solution. I knew this would happen. We are gonna put this in its own thing. Controller. We'll call it. Okay, so we go. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Div ID controls class. Do not cut it. Paste. Copy it. Okay, so we actually cut this part. It's gonna have its own thing. Going to have, was that part of it? That was not part of it. Why did it open this part? How dare ye? Well, that's fine. It goes under it. So now if we open this, we want the back button again. The back button should, I'm just gonna go back to menu because that is too hard to make it, because now I have to adjust all the JavaScript as well if I want it to go back to just controls, because now I have to add in a whole new function. And we could do that, but we're sort of running out of time. So space these out, make it look nice. We're going to add a new button that is going to, ooh, 1 second. I just realized that these buttons all have their own, okay, we're gonna have to do some JavaScript anyways. So we go here, we pull up this, copy that bad boy, take it to class controls back here. This is going to be under controls. It's going to be called, on click, Xbox controls, or controller controls. It's not just Xbox. Controller controls, open controller controls. That should work now, because if we go, what's that? Make sure this says, this is not controls anymore. This is controller controls. Class hidden, that is correct. All right, we also need to, okay. Now, I'm going to show you the fun stuff. We go, first of all, hide all menus is the biggest thing, because if I screw this up, it just doesn't work. Function. Okay, wait. Never mind. We're going to pull up this first, because this is actually, it's super simple how it works. You go here, you copy this. These functions basically tell it to whether the HTML is shown or if it's hidden, and it shows right here that it's hidden. So, okay, add hidden. Oh, this one's funny. It doesn't hide all menus first. That could be a problem, but it's not going to be. Open. This should not say credits. I thought I clicked on controls. Open. I forgot what we call them. Controller. Controller controls. Okay. So it's going to hide all menus. It's going to get the class. It's called controller controls. Controller. What is it? Oh, yes, it's right. See, it knows what it's talking about. Spell checked me. Controller controls. Classroom. Yo, it already knows what it should do. This is great. This is great. I'm not even gonna lie. I was coding in here. If you go to the GitHub repository, I was coding straight in the GitHub interface, which was probably the worst possible way to do it. But I guess this is gonna work. So we go there. Now we go to hide all menus. We go here. We are gonna copy this bad boy. We go to hide all menus, and then we're just gonna pull up the actual function because there's 14 of them. All right, we go here. This is now going to add the class hidden, not remove. And that should be it, but oh wait, there's more. We have to style all this, so we have to add this to the CSS. Let me save these. If we go to pull up, open our CSS, then we are going to go here, copy this, and everywhere that says all of these, it has to also say, basically it has to say this anywhere it says all of the other ones, and also for the buttons too, which is gonna be annoying, but we're gonna make it work. Like right here, you go here, and then you just add button, and this tells it that anything type button does this, which is nice, but it is also a pain. Just not fun to play around with, but it should work. Hidden. It's hidden. That should work. All panel menus, style menu buttons, button. Keep scrolling. Ooh, yes, this should also be button, hover. It's basically, I think it's indents it. I keep capitalizing the L. There we go. Wait, what did I do? There we go. This is specifically for touch controls. These are the touch buttons. Left controls, right controls, etc., etc. Keep going down. Past all of that, this is all the CRT mode. Basically, actually, JavaScript just initializes a CSS code that adds all that stuff, which is really cool, I think. Like, it changes the opacity and stuff of, like, basically your own personal shaders. So I can make shaders for this, which is pretty cool. We keep scrolling down. We make sure that we got everything. I think it is settings. All of the settings has a bunch of settings, and credits is special. I added a bunch of stuff that's going to make it just look nicer. So if we do this, all right, moment of truth, guys. We open up our index. We go to controls. There's controller controls, and absolutely beautiful. Oh, it doesn't close. I must not have hidden it correctly then. Yep, just beautiful, guys, right? Perfectly. All right, I'm gonna shrink it back down to its scale. All right, so we go back here. We go to script. Hide all menus is clearly not working. Hide all. It should be working though. Wait, this is okay. Function hide all menus. Controller controls. Add class list. Add hit. No, it should work. Does it not use one sec? What is it called? Back to menu. It should. Oh, well, that is silly. It just manually does it. It doesn't use the Hide all menus. I'll just hide all menus. Hide all menus. I think that's it. And then it doesn't need all of these, because these should all be in hide all menus. That is so strange. I don't know why I did it like that, but that should work. All right. Now, if we reload it one more time, I don't know why that didn't work. I mean, I don't know why it was like that. So controls, controller controls. We go back. It does. I think it's crashing. What's that? Let me inspect this bad boy. Show up on the console. Hide all menu. What do you mean hide all menus? Did I type this in wrong? Oh, one second. It's called something else. Yeah, that's capitalized. I don't know why the spell check didn't catch that. I guess it doesn't really care about that much. Okay, double check that that's right. Okay, there we go. Now it should work. Moment of truth. Okay, wait. Actually, first, we go to index. We go back to here. We fix this back to 500 by 300. I think that's what it was. That should be what it is. We go here. All right. We go to script. Not script. I open script. Index. Okay, moment of truth. 1 second. One sec. You know what? I have just the thing for this. Where is it? Okay. All right, there we go, baby. It's in. We have my beautiful pixel art. It doesn't hide the controls menu behind it, but that should... it broke again. Oh, we celebrated too soon. That's okay. We're going to fix it. We're going to be done. Back to menu. It doesn't glitch. Why is it not? It's not glitching. Okay. I might have just broke the game, actually. Back to menu. Does it not have hide controls? Okay, it does that. Hide all menus. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go to the actual function, hide all menus. Oh, it doesn't have controls in there for some reason. Okay, so I've just been, I guess, like, half of the buttons just don't work. But it's okay. We are just going to clear this. Controls, it is not capitalized. I don't know why it doesn't hide that, or didn't hide that, but now it should. It wasn't causing problems before because the way it would hide from the old function. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, let me pull up StreamYard again. One sec. Okay, we go controller controls. Moment of truth. Hide all menus. Back to menu does not. God damn it. I celebrated way too soon. Okay. Hide all menus. Oh! I know why it doesn't use. Undo everything we just. Well, actually, leave that. Well, that's so annoying. Hide. All right, I'm just gonna control Z it for now, and then I have a plan though. Okay, so if I could copy this, and then we could back, and I will just fix this in post because I like this. This should be like this. That is proper formatting. Hide all menus is for when it opens the game canvas. It's not a it's not the same as this. It should not be hiding all the menus because it should be leaving open the menu. Yeah, you see here it says, okay, wait. It says, oh God, what is this? The problem? Oh, I think it just added it for me. Okay, so basically, the problem was, yeah, add that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, the problem was that You see menu, it removes the class hidden, which actually, instead of removing it, it adds it back in. Okay. Back. Here we go. StreamYard. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Oh, I screwed it up. That's fine. Controllers, spelled wrong, and it totally works. We're so back, baby. You can now see how controller controls works. It's spelled wrong though. Let me fix that. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is finally done though. There's 2 L's in controller, I realized. Index. That probably means no, I don't know why it, okay. Controller controls just does not. What should I say? Oh yes, right here. The extra L. And with that, folks, we have done it. We have added the controller controls to the thing from the one thing we did on the wheel today. I'm sorry that it took me so long to figure out how it works. Ooh, we are not going to close that because that should save all this stuff. But we're gonna leave that open. We're gonna close this. That's closed. That's closed. Close my handy dandy calculator. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. We are practically done, I think. So, thank you and goodbye.